Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Saturday the 20th of July 2024. In today's Millwall news, the Millwall players are on the move. They have left the country. They are in Spain, or they're heading to Spain. Luckily they didn't do it on Friday, because they would have had a right old time with all the computers crashing and that. So yeah, here we go. This is from millfc.co.uk. Millwall head to Spain for pre-season training camp. Millwall head to Spain this weekend to begin their 24-25 overseas pre-season training week. From Sunday onwards, millfc.co.uk will be situated inside the Lions camp, bringing you all the news, training galleries and more, including Millwall TV Plus exclusives. Furthermore, Neil Harris' side will play two friendly fixtures at the Pinatar Arena, one against Nottingham Forest on Tuesday night, kick-off 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. local time, and one against Real Murcia on Friday morning, kick-off 10 a.m. UK time, 11 a.m. With spectators allowed to watch. Safe journey to everyone travelling. Yeah. And you may be confused about the times there. We got this put up. So after they put up that what the time was and that they would be selling, they would be showing the match for a fee on Millwall TV. You can watch the match if you want to for £5.99, and that's because that is a price that Nottingham Forest set. So I don't know if Millwall are just taking their feed or what, but Nottingham Forest were planning on doing this anyway from before. It was already announced on the Nottingham Forest side that they were selling it for £5.99. So Millwall, I think, put it at the same price for £5.99 because obviously, if they didn't, I imagine a lot of Forest fans literally would sign up to save 99p. You laugh at that, but there are some strange folks out there. So yeah, the Mill friendly against Nottingham Forest on Tuesday night will now kick off at the later time of 8 p.m. That's the local time, 7 p.m. UK time. So I think that probably means more people might be able to watch it because it was 6 p.m. UK time. Owing to the searing forecast expected at the Pinatar Arena in Spain, the sides have mutually agreed to shift the fixture to 1 hour later to allow for cooler temperatures. Supporters unable to make it to Spain can watch the match on Millwall TV for just £5.99 and see the link below for further details. So yeah, and if you are going, make sure you bring the Factor 50 or whatever it is, and maybe give some to Duncan Watmore. He'll probably need to be covered in the stuff. Or he'll burn like a slab of bacon in the hot Spanish sun. Now, today's game. There was a game today, under 21s. This is from millfc.co.uk as well. All three stories from the official website today. This is going to be it. This is the final story of the day. Under 21s meet Wealdstone FC in pre-season friendly. Mill under 21s were beaten 3-2 by Wealdstone in the pre-season friendly on Saturday afternoon. Kevin Nugent fielded 4 trialists against the Stones at Grosvenor Vale, with a further 4 on the bench, but that did not deter a side containing the likes of Jakob Przorny, Elias Mansour, Rahis Bangura Williams, Frankie Baker and Henry Hearn from taking the lead just 4 minutes in as Chinockley's header crossed the line following a Lions free kick. Just after the hour mark, however, the hosts were on level terms before they took the lead on 63 minutes following a sustained spell of pressure. So after 30 minutes it was a draw, and then after 63 minutes they took the lead, so it was 2-1. 5 minutes later though, the Lions were level 2-2 as a substitute trialist. Which one? Funded home an effort but a cruel deflection, wrong-footed Mills substitute trialist goalkeeper. 1 minute into stoppage time to give Wealdstone the win. So that's interesting because they were doing live updates on both Millwall Academy and Wealdstone on X, and they didn't mention obviously that the trialist that came on was a goalkeeper. So next up for Millwall under 21s is a pre-season friendly trip to Cray Wanderers on Tuesday night, so the same night as the Nottingham Forest game. So that's massively going to conflict now, but obviously I'm sure we're all going to... Yeah, I guess you could probably go to the game and watch the Millwall game on your phone, the Nottingham Forest game on your phone. Why not? So there you go. So here's the team for what it's worth. It's a bit ridiculous in my opinion. We have Przewozny in goal. Then we got Trialist A, Trialist B, Ollie Evans and Ockley. Trialist C, Mansour. Trialist D, Baker, Hearn, Bangura Williams. And then we've got We've got substitution on 62 minutes. Trialist G, who came off Bangura Williams, and according to Twitter, it was Trialist G who scored the goal. The second goal for Millwall that made it 2-2. Apparently a bit of a screamer. I wasn't at the game, but people there say it was. It says underneath, yeah, he scored on 68 minutes, yeah. And then, so we got Trialist F coming on 62 minutes for Ollie Evans, who's a centre back. And we've got more changes taking place. So we got Trialist H coming on 68 minutes, so that must have been after the goal for Hearn. And then we've got changes on 75th minute with Trialist E going in goal for Przewozny, Abdul Aziz coming on for Baker, and then we have at the end Whitby coming on for Ockley in the 80th minute. So clearly a very weakened team, because obviously let's say the strongest under 21s are with the first team squad, and quite right, we need to see them, we need to have a look at them, and we need to make sure that the first team squad is in tip-top shape and the best it can be, to have a decent championship campaign this season. And if that means you bring along the best under 21 players to help with that, then that's how it's going to be. Also, you got to remember the under 21 season is a lot later than the first team season, and we don't even have the fixtures out for the under 21s yet. But where we've got Trialist A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I mean, it is a bit ridiculous, and you've got to think, how many of these players are we actually going to sign? Are we going to sign any of them? Is it a bait and switch? Maybe we're going to sign 2 or 3, but I guess that's how modern football is now. This is how it works, but I think it's a bit shitty that, like, are we just bringing in these players because we needed to make up a team? Which, if we're doing that to them, and we know 100% we're not going to be signing most of these players, that does seem a bit shitty to me. But then on the other hand, you look at it, well, it's a game that's in public that people are paying to watch, and there might be scouts there, so they're getting a chance to show, maybe not Millwall, but maybe other teams that are watching this, that they might be able to do a job for them if they don't get picked up by Millwall. So then I guess you got to look at that. But yeah, this is a bit ridiculous going to Trialist H. But there we go. What can you do? So a narrow defeat there. Interesting. Why? So obviously Ockley is the captain of the under 21s, and not. Why is he not up with the first team? Like, he had a decent spell away on loan as well last season. He seems to be supplanted by Kamal Grant. He was injured, so maybe he's just coming back from injury. But interesting that he's literally like the strongest player there. A few of these, like what would you say? Most of them are under 18s, to be honest with you. I think they were last season. I think only Bangura Williams played a lot of times for the under 21s last season. Ollie Evans started a few games and was on the bench a few times. And Abdul Aziz was on the bench a few times. And I think Baker got injured, so he may have played more. But yeah, it lost 3-2. Half the team weren't even Millwall players, so there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching, and goodbye.